Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news the Chinese are leading the way in transforming the house renting process. But first, American inflation was quite subdued in July, coming in at 1.7% and held down in part by a weakness in the value of used cars traded, which perpetuates a soft trend that is puzzling Federal Reserve officials who expected the improving economy to be pushing consumers' prices up at a faster rate. Services inflation is up 2.4% and medical care is up 3.7%. But it is the globalised Amazon effect that is making it very difficult to win or afford price increases in most areas of their economy. Fortunately for the US, incomes are rising at 2.5%. On Wall Street over the weekend, bond investors lapped up the Tesla junk bond offer. The company sought $1.5 billion, but it got offered just under $1.8 billion at 5.3%. The offer has been rated B- by Standard & Poor's. In China, consumer confidence is rising. The Nielsen Consumer Confidence Index for China reached 112 points in the second quarter of 2017, up 4 points since the end of 2016, and the highest score since the fourth quarter of 2013. And their huge e-commerce platform, Alibaba, has signed an agreement with its home city government to use the company's technology to create an online system for housing rentals. The system will cover apartments put up for rent from all sources, the government, individuals, real estate developers and agents. It's according to the agreement signed earlier this week. People seeking rental housing in the city will be able to use the application and website created by Alibaba for every stage of the process, from searching for apartments to signing contracts and payment. Information on apartments, user reviews and credibility reports on owners, renters and agents will all be shared. In Russia, an official government decree published over the weekend nominated former German Chancellor Gerhard Schröder to join the board of Russian energy giant Rosneft, a sanctioned enterprise. The company is majority owned by the Russian government and has its headquarters near the Kremlin in Moscow. Schröder was the German Chancellor before losing to Angela Merkel in 2005 and was leader of the German Social Democrat Party for 7 years. Locally, the National Party, rather than the government, has committed to having 1/3 of its total car fleet as electric vehicles by 2021. That will involve over 5,000 cars. That will jumpstart the national goal of having an electric car fleet of 64,000 by the same date. At present, the electric fleet is just over 4,000, so it's an ambitious target. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield ended last week lower again and will start today at 2.19%. The price of oil is basically unchanged and will start the week at just over $48.50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just on $52 a barrel. The IEA, however, has noted that OPEC members are not meeting their output restraint commitments. That is a signal prices may fall from here. The price of gold has continued to rise, up another $6 to $1,290 an ounce. And the Kiwi dollar will start today a little higher at 73.2 US cents. On the cross rates, we're also higher at 92.7 Aussie cents and 61.9 euro cents. As a result, the TWI is at 75.6. And Bitcoin soared higher over the weekend, up to over 4,200 at one point and is now at $4,124. That is an impressive 20% jump in just 3 days. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.